And we are live.
Boom. Episode Ocho. This is the big Ocho. We're getting closer to 10, man. Now, I think when we got our last episode was 6 or 7. We said
7 usually comes before 8.
No, there was one where we said if we make it to so many subscribers by the time we get to a certain episode, then we would do something. And I think it was Get Naked.
We do that anyways.
Live on the podcast, but only from this part up, so YouTube won't ban us.
That's lame.
You don't know what's going on down here, but you'll know that we're completely.
I'm actually naked right now. I just got a shirt on.
Well, now you gave it away. We're ruined episode 10.
I know. I forgot. Don't give it away. I forgot to hide it.
That's right. Welcome everybody to Two Beans in a Pod. I'm Emmanuel,
and I'm Gio.
Yeah, we're recording episode Ocho. We took a little hiatus because there's things getting in the way.
But there's trips.
That's right. There's many things we want to talk about, including some of our trips. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, what do we do? Fuck. I went snowboarding.
Yeah.
Right, for the 3rd time in my life.
How was that?
It was awesome, man.
Yeah?
I fell in love with it. Yeah.
At 3. I mean, at 3rd time.
At the 3rd time. Yeah, no, because the first time I went, I was probably 8.
Yeah.
No, I was an 8. My brother was 8.
Yeah.
So that means I was like 13.
That was like 4 years ago.
3 years ago. But yeah, so point is, it was a long time ago.
You were a teenager.
Yeah.
First time you went.
Teenager didn't get like the full experience. Was still a little scared, and then I went.
Were you guys there up early?
Was
it an all day thing?
Yeah, it was an all day thing.
Did you have lessons?
Yeah, I think we did. We did do a lesson, but it was so long ago that I don't fucking really remember it, right? And then after that, I didn't go till I was 18 or 19, my first year of college.
Yeah.
And even that, I think I told the rental gear I was a goofy, that I rode goofy, but I actually ride regular. Oh. So I think that fucked me up.
Maybe you took it as, are you goofy? And you're like, sometimes I'm kind of funny. So then they fucked up your bindings.
Nah, no? That definitely wasn't.
You're not goofy.
No.
You're a regular.
I'm a regular.
I don't even know which one's which, to tell you the truth. I know, I just ride like this.
Like both feet?
Right? Yeah, both my feet are a little angled.
Okay. Can you switch?
I can switch.
Yeah.
My left foot, I think, is a little more straight. But that's because I've been messing with my bindings.
Oh, you have your own board, though.
I do have my own
board.
Yeah.
So I rent.
Yeah.
But, so this last time I went up, my girlfriend's cousins are, like, really fucking good. And borrowed some of their gear. Mm-hmm. They taught me, showed me the basics. Went out there and fucking shredded.
Yeah?
Almost broke my neck, but I shredded, dude. I shredded.
That's good, man. So that was good.
Yeah.
Was it good snow?
No. It was like 50 degrees at the hottest during the day. No snow. It was mostly ice skating. It was snowboarding on ice, which sucked because that means it hurts a lot more when you fall.
Right, which happens a lot when you're learning.
Yeah. So definitely, like the day after, end of the day, the tailbone was hurting.
Right on.
Neck was sore, but it was fun. So I know you went to the same mountain, right?
I'm trying to get my kids into it. I've been snowboarding since I was in college, which is like 20 years ago. But it's always been fun for my wife and I, so we figured we'd get our kids into it. But my middle kid wanted to learn how to ski. And I think it's because he's got friends who ski or they tell stories about skiing. And I was trying to convince him that I don't ski, right? And I wasn't going to pay an uber amount of money
to show him how to, because you can teach your kids how to snowboard.
Yeah, I can teach him how to snowboard, and I was trying to convince him that skis are the upper class assholiness.
It's for white people.
No, that's not.
Mijo, it's for whites.
There's some.
It's for whites.
There's some all kinds of colors that are assholes that wear skis, and I'm like, you're not that kind of asshole yet, right? I don't know what kind of asshole you're gonna be, but you're not the skiing asshole.
You're not there yet.
So I let him get it. I let him try it. I don't want to take things away from the kiddos, right? So I was like, okay, try it. I'm gonna try to coach you through the stuff that I know, right?
Pizza, French fries.
Slow down, turn, fall to the side. If you're gonna fall, because you're gonna fall. And it was It wasn't very fun for him,
no,
to say the least.
Did he switch over right away?
He switched over to the board maybe an hour and a half into it.
Okay.
But then his foot was hurting, and I thought it was because you keep falling.
Mm-hmm.
Your skis go one way and you fall the other way. It's going to hurt your foot. He destroyed the skin on his ankle.
Oh, shit.
The ski boots are fucking hard plastic. So when we got him over to the snowboarding boot, we realized that. But snowboarding boots, much more comfortable.
They're like shin high.
Yeah, they're just fat, foamy.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried skiing and I didn't like it either, but maybe it's because I've been on a skateboard before.
It feels more natural.
Yeah, both of your feet go at the same place. I don't know.
Yeah, the one thing that doesn't feel natural about a snowboard though is when you fall, because your feet can go one way and your upper body can go the other, and your feet are stuck.
The helicopter effect. Yeah.
And your feet are stuck because they're.
So that's when I realized
down with the bindings.
That's when I realized I needed to wear a helmet, right? Because I was cool when I was younger, super cool, so cool in fact.
You're so cool. They call you culero.
Yeah, no. Culito. Because it's like this, right?
You're a little cool.
A little cool.
So you're a culito.
That's right. So then I'm going down the mountain, right?
Yeah.
And then when I was doing this and I was younger, there was a lot of drinking. We'd take like PBR cans, and snowboarding jackets are just big and fluffy for no reason.
Pockets for everything.
Yeah. So we just stuffed it full of beer, and since it's freezing up there, you pop one and you cold beer.
Cold,
that's right. So we're drinking, we're going down the mountain. We do a lot of night snowboarding when I was younger because it was cheaper.
But you came from a cold state, right? With the actual snow.
Yeah. So you can go to the mountain, in a couple hours and have good snow and be at a resort pretty fast. So it was more common for the people where I grew up to go up there, right? So we went on the weekends. We went on fucking Wednesdays when I was in school because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
But it was night skiing. I'm going down the mountain doing good, and right at the bottom of this smaller run that kind of takes an angle like this was a little creek, right? So I forgot the creek was there. I'm going straight, thinking I'm going to take a different run instead of turning with everybody else. And I'm like, whoop, hit the other embankment, just fucking hard, knocked the wind out of me on this side and hit my head, and I couldn't even like see straight. Like I quite literally saw stars. I was just like, ay way. And I just lay there for like 5 minutes.
You didn't go in the water though?
No, I jumped right over it, but I hit the other side.
Yeah.
I just went boom and it just stopped. So after that, I was like,
hurts.
I'm getting a fucking helmet. Fuck this.
So now you wear a helmet?
Now I wear a helmet because I'm like, I don't want to die snowboarding.
Yeah, that fucking suck.
That would be a cool thing to do, right? Because nobody wants to get up in front of others after your death and be like, he died doing what he loved. When they know you weren't snowboarding. You weren't snowboarding or something cool you actually like to do, right? Because if you're at work and you're typing away on the keyboard, I'm just going to send out this email, hey, heart attack. And then somebody gets up in front of your funeral and says, he loved his job. He loved doing his job
sitting
so
at a
much.
desk.
Yeah, fuck that. He was in the middle of taking a huge jump, landed on the wrong side of the creek.
And that's when your heart attack hit.
That's when he died. Yeah, that'd probably be better. But anyways, I digress. I took the kids up. We get my little one back into the snowboard. My old one snowboarding the whole time on the bunny slopes, little ones.
Yeah.
And immediately the big kid, he was like, I want to go a little higher. I want to get on the lift. And I was like, well, I don't know if you're ready. But then while we were switching the middle one back to skis, I was like, okay, let's go. So the oldest and I go up the mountain, and he gets off the lift fine, and then we start coming down. He picks it up like that, which I think is perfect if you're trying to teach your kids something, is let them do it as kids. They'll figure it out. I give them basics. Stop like this, turn like this, slow down like this. He was rocking it.
That's good.
And then by the time we made it down the mountain, the other two
wanted to go up.
So they had boards now, and they were kicking ass.
That's cool.
Everyone thought it was hilarious to see a little 2-foot midget on a snowboard.
I know.
going up and down.
His youngest son, it's like a little toothpick, like a Tic Tac.
That's right.
It's like his board is like this big. Yeah, it's awesome, though.
He's only 2 years old, and he's fearless because he hasn't really hurt himself yet.
Yeah.
He's just loving it. So it's cool.
That's freaking awesome.
This weekend, we tried it again, and we got rained out, man. Fucking weather screwed with us. Those weather apps are good
if they're right.
Until you realize they kind of lie.
A lot. Yeah, because it was supposed to be snowing up there, right? All weekend.
Shitload, yeah. And it was raining here all weekend. So we're like, perfect. We'll get up in the mountains. There'll be snow. And we'll get a fun day with the kids. They'll learn to snowboard on fresh snow. Because the first time we went, it was like you.
Ice.
It was it was a little cold and warm in the day, so it got melty, then icy. It was still cool though, but it was better than snow. Anyways, so how old do you think your daughter needs to be before you start getting her on the board?
Probably be like around 2. I want to get my own gear. I want to like master the sport enough to get adequate at it, and then hopefully she'll want to take it on like your boys did.
It's I don't know. It's a sport that is not hard to understand and or do, but it doesn't have a high level of mastery. Like once you learn how to switch your weight and go down the mountain fine without falling once or twice, you'll get that confidence boost and you just keep going.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not there yet. Like I definitely fall. What I was having trouble, like I can carve on my back heel easily. It was carving on the front side of my board. Yeah. Because I ride regular, so it was carving at my toe side. That's when I'd eat shit.
Yeah, that's
I'd turn all the way like 180 where I'm like going down the mountain face back down.
Yeah.
Right? And that's when I'd eat shit with no helmet though.
So back when that's probably one of the things I remembered. Back when I was learning, I would rent. Right, just like you. Mm-hmm. And my issue was my boot was always a little bigger than my board, so it stuck out of the bindings. So every time I would go and turn, and I shifted my weight forward on accident, my boots would hit. It should be and I'd eat shit. And then I realized the board they gave me was probably too skinny for my big ass feet.
And that's why I also want to get my own gear because I can get used to it, right?
Right.
And I wouldn't have to like borrow or rent every time I go up, get a different board. I have to get used to that and
here's
hold a smile there.
Here's one thing that the renters keep telling you. When you put on your boot and it's a little tight in the front, they're like, oh, it'll be fine when you're in your bending position because you squat down and you sit more on your heel than on your toe. I go, I know, but that's like 20% of the time. The rest of the time you're fucking walking to a lift. You're trying to get on something else. You're walking around. You want it to be comfortable. So don't listen to their bullshit.
You have your own shit, though, right?
I do have my own stuff. So when I went up the previous time, I forgot my stuff like a dumbass.
Oh, shit.
So I went and rented, and they gave me a boot that was a little tight. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, it's supposed to be tight. And I'm like, I know, but my toe's hitting. He's like, it won't hit when you're boarding. And I walked around with it for maybe half an hour, and I was like, fuck this. I went back and got a bigger boot. It needs to be comfortable.
No, definitely.
You don't want something constantly hitting your toes. Plus, best way to stand while snowboarding, if you're not going down the mountain, is you do the Captain Morgan shit. You know? One leg bent, another one bent down, and you just sit there like, oh, Captain Morgan stands. Because you can't stand straight.
The more you know. Yeah, definitely not.
It's just annoying.
But
tip from
it's
the
so
pro.
fucking fun, though.
I'm like the Mexican Sean White, so...
Sean Brown?
Yeah, Sean Brown. John. Chango Brown.
Sean Cafe.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not the fucking Mexican Sean. There's no way. I could barely get off the floor. Have you ever tried jumping?
No.
You didn't get confident enough to be like, I'm gonna go this little hump.
I would ride straight and then jump on my own.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's it.
But that's not jumping
and twisting.
No. Dude, I felt like every time I'd get confident, like, yeah, I'm fucking shredding, I'd eat shit so hard, and the mountain would just humble me.
It
like,
just reminds
quick.
you.
Like,
calm down.
Sit the fuck down.
Yeah, calm down.
know where you're at, know who you are.
That's right.
Know your skill. But that's about learning. That's all.
Get a helmet. Wait, you do helmets.
No, so I was wearing a cowboy hat, so that would like lessen the blow us when it hit the ground.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much: I know for a fact I was the only person on that mountain wearing a cowboy hat.
Did you spit in anybody's direction when they said, "Hey, man, cool hat"? We go,
Thanks.
Yeah. You should have.
I carry this audio, this like what is it?
Audio recorder?
No.
Boombox. Blowhorn? Yeah.
Basically, that every time someone would give me compliments on the hat, I'd play this audio file. It was a sound of someone spitting into a tin can.
Yeah.
And go, bing.
Thanks, partner.
Thanks, dude.
You're switching it up. You put dude in there
instead
of partner. And you show him your belt buckle. Where you're like, look at the belt. Yeah. It matches the hat.
It was just ginormous around my snow bibs.
Why don't we do that? Instead of handing people little trophies, like snowboarding champs or King of the Mountain kind of thing.
Belt buckles.
So they can wear it while they're boarding or skiing, you know?
No, because if they eat shit, that's straight to the solar plex. That shit would hurt.
Cuts them in half.
I can only imagine.
It has to be a soft plastic one that looks like metal, you know, so if you fall down, still holds up your pants. Mm-hmm. But if you open up the jacket, it's showing off.
You can see it.
Like the wrestlers, you know?
Yeah.
Big fucking fake leather one. I don't know. That'd be fun. Maybe that's something we can do. King of the Mountain, when we go up together, see who can go down.
Shred the
mountain faster.
You can probably do it.
But
who can fall the fastest?
Yeah.
I'd take that easily.
Well, when I was in Utah, that was kind of my game, is get down fast and then get back up.
Yeah. But
then I realized that's not fun. Because you're just hauling ass. Mm. It's funner to go take side trips and then try to go down in between trees and shit. That was pretty fun. I can't do jumps.
I'm not there yet.
I don't think I've successfully landed any jump I attempted.
Really?
Every time I'm like, then my body gets stiff. Like I'm about to go into water. Stupid. Right? I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
That's not.
Hopefully next time. I want to go next weekend just to fuck around.
Yeah.
But
I've been on a half pipe.
Yeah?
But even then...
Did you just drive straight through it?
No, I would go up. I would go up the side, the embankment, and then I'd be like, okay, too much. I wouldn't even go past the upright where you jump. I wouldn't fucking... That's too scary. I'd come back down and get some speed. But it's pretty fun, man. Is there a park like that at Big Bear? Like, is there an area where people do go do jumps and have...
Well, I think you went to Snow Summit, but Bear Mountain actually does have...
Yeah.
They have two. They have a huge half pipe, and they have the small half pipe.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, but it's a cool place, man.
Yeah. Scary stuff. Learning new shit. All right. Oh, so this weekend, while we're recording this, we are counting down the minutes when you're allowed to start drinking it up because the Super Bowl... It's going to start at 3 p.m.?
Yeah, today.
It's Super Bowl Sunday today.
Super Bowl Sunday.
We're recording this early. There's office pools going left and right. You pick squares. There's all kinds of spreads.
I'd be $11 down.
Yeah. Shit. This is going to be a big win, though, if you win.
No, if I do win. So if I win the $1 square challenge that I'm doing, I automatically... So the first quarter, you win $20.
Right.
So I go up $9 if I win that $1.
That's right. That's a big pot. Yeah.
But I only have one square, so it's not likely. My numbers are like 4 and 7. Yeah. No, 4 and 9, which is bullshit.
Still better than mine. Mine's like 9 and 9.
Both of your squares are actually at 4 and 4, 9 and 9.
Yeah, stupid,
right?
Man.
4 and 4 sucks. 9 and 9 a little more.
I always get a little more. The other one's like 5 and 2. I can't. So for those of you that don't understand what we're talking about. There's a grid that's pre-printed with the Rams and the Patriots on the side, on the X and the Y, and then you just randomly pick a square and you pay money for the square, and then later on you plug in the numbers at the top and the
randomly
side.
Chosen.
Yeah, so if the quarter ends in whatever the numbers you picked are, or you got given, you get money. So the first quarter, second, and third is always the same price money.
Yeah, the fourth quarter is like the biggest buyout.
That's right. So
which is nice.
One of them is a $10 square, and another one's a $1 square. So we got people in both. Mm-hmm. I never win shit.
Me neither.
That's why I don't ever gamble.
Yeah.
But even when I go to Vegas,
that's why I fucking suck.
When I go to Vegas, I'm like, all right, here's a couple of bucks in the slot machine, and I'm done.
I'm not much of a gambler. I fucking when I turned 21 and we went to Vegas, and I made. Someone gave me $10, and I made 60.
Nice.
Then I lost it all.
That's good luck birthday.
It doesn't fucking matter.
You lost it all?
Yeah, I lost it all, so it doesn't fucking matter.
But I've gone to Vegas and made enough money to pay for itself once.
Really? See, that's pretty cool.
Complete fluke. Yeah, but I went on the cheap.
Did you win on...
Craps.
Craps? Okay.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Crab? Did you call it crabs or craps?
Crabs was later. That's what we received as a gift for winning at craps. But it was. We stayed in Old Vegas, and it was like 4 dudes to the room.
Yeah.
So it was like $20 for me to stay there, and I ended up winning like $156. which is not very much.
I thought you were going to say Dude, when you first said that, I was like,
wasn't the story?
You definitely won like $3,000.
Yeah, the story sounds better if you're like, I came out winning. But it was like $150, and then that paid for itself because
you went cheap.
That's right, went cheap. So if you go and spend $40 in Vegas,
he was staying at a Motel 6, so he was bound to fucking come up.
Only bought like big ass football beer.
Yeah,
because they sell you these giant plastic footballs full of beer. They're like $3. Got shit faced on them.
That's why you fucking came out positive.
Fuck yeah, dude. You gotta go to Vegas knowing you're gonna waste money, but you don't have to go and waste thousands of dollars. Dude, that place is so
fucking expensive, man.
I know. Yeah, I go and like I'm gonna spend maybe $200.
Yeah,
that's the mentality.
So my buddy and I went out there for our birthdays are a week apart, and we went on his birthday.
Wait, who came first?
Me.
Were you watching, or was he watching you while you came?
No.
Oh.
What do you mean, who came for it? Why you always gotta turn it gay, dude? I'm trying to turn a birthday story, and you always turn it gay. Hey, does your wife know?
Well,
does your wife know?
No, I think there's an inkling. She suspects.
She thought, how much you pay her?
I haven't been caught yet.
To keep her mouth shut.
Yeah, there's no money exchanged. You gotta be really good about hiding shit.
Well, you're not doing too well because I caught it on as soon as I met you.
And that's on the podcast. Damn. Yeah.
No, so my buddy and I went. It was his birthday on the day we went, and I was like, all right, dude, it's your birthday today. I'm going to buy you a shot.
Nice.
My dude's a tequila drinker, so I was like, all right, two shots tequila. And the waitress or bartender was like, well. I was like, yeah, well, it's Patron, whatever. She gives us a shot and the bill at the same time. And we take the shot. As I'm drinking, I look at the bill, and it's $40, dude. $40.
$20 a shot for Patron?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
That's fucking ridiculous, man. I swigged it in my mouth the whole time.
Yeah.
I was walking around the club like...
I'm going to make this shit last.
Yeah. Dude, that's ridiculous. We were at Hakkasan.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's this fucking bar where you can't see anything at all.
Yeah. Which is why you couldn't tell what the bill was until afterwards.
Definitely.
In Vegas, they kind of... I bet you the people that work there have a read on the people that are there, and they know that you might not get a second round. So they're like, these fucking dumbasses don't know what they're doing.
No.
Here's your bill for $40.
Yeah. No, it's so expensive. If you're a guy, it's expensive. If you're a girl, there's no cover charges, I think, at most clubs. But if you're a guy, you have to pay like $75 to get in. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that bullshit?
Is there a gay district where we don't have to pay?
I don't know if there's
we should try.
I think all Vegas is
gay districts.
Gay.
Yeah. That way we can walk in and the ladies have to pay.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
I always wonder, like,
it's 2019, America. Get your shit together.
I always wonder, like, the crazy shit that happens in some of those hotel rooms in Vegas, like like fucking blow.
I'd rather not imagine those
alcohol
things.
And fucking orgies.
Murders for sure.
Murders. Well, fuck yeah, that for sure. Damn. That's a fucking city of sin for sure.
Yeah, so...
City of sin.
Go in there knowing that you're probably going to sit on somebody's jizz accidentally.
Yeah.
And go in there knowing you're going to spend some money. Have fun. Don't stress out. There are people that are pros at this shit and go to Vegas wanting to win.
And they do.
But then their vacation is, I'm going to sit at this fucking poker table for 14 hours so I can get $300.
That's something I don't understand,
I don't understand that shit.
5 hours of fucking poker. I had a buddy of...
It's fun. I've done it, not for 5 hours, but I've played poker, not in Vegas, just with friends. And it's fun. But after about an hour of...
You're fucking over it.
Yeah, folding and not folding, I'm like, nah.
It's just too much. My attention span is like 30 seconds. Just look at my fucking stamina in bed.
Oh my god!
But I can't sit down at a table and fucking play poker for 5 hours and
we can barely
come up $20.
Barely record this podcast for a fucking hour.
Exactly.
Sick of this shit, right?
But man,
those are all things that you gotta try. You gotta try snowboarding or skiing if you like that shit. If you're that kind of asshole, go ski. Snowboarding, ski, get up in the mountain. You got to go to Vegas and try it, right? Experience it. Now, as an older man, when I go to Vegas,
it's different,
and I just go to watch people in Vegas. Yeah. Because holy shit, people are weird, man.
Yeah, dude.
And everyone's there to get shit-faced.
That's the thing. Vegas, man, I think in my mind, Vegas is single. Like, you want to go there when you're single with a group of friends. Like right now, if I go to Vegas, I'm not gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna go out and waste a bunch of money and fucking not break even.
No, it can be.
I don't like betting.
It can be fun.
It can be.
There's shows.
Oh yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
watch a show.
Yeah. When you have a significant other, you go to watch fucking shows.
Yeah.
You don't go to fucking party.
Right.
Sometimes, but
you know what?
I'd rather go party.
Last time we went, my wife and I had the most fun at fucking Taco Bell.
Really?
Did you go to Taco Bell?
No.
And the Strip?
No.
Taco Bell is fucking
so packed.
It's lit. Dude.
No, they have a bar there.
They
right?
have a bar.
Yeah.
they have slushies with booze in it. You're like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's
and you get like
dope.
give me 2 tacos and a chalupa and give me a quesadilla with fucking that sauce, that steak sauce you guys put on everything. It's fucking delicious, man.
Dude, that's insane.
It's delicious because you're drunk, and it's fun because there's a DJ upstairs. Like spinning. He's a fucking DJ.
No fucking
upstairs
way.
spinning, and there's cameras everywhere. So if you go up top and you're getting drunk and you're eating, you can see everybody downstairs, and people are dancing while waiting in line. Dude. Taco Bell,
that's fucking
Taco
hilarious.
Bell, you did it right. And you gave us diarrhea. But we were going to get it anyways because of all the drinking we were doing. So thank you, Taco Bell. We like you. Keep it up. There needs to be more things like that.
That is awesome.
Like shit that you know.
I did not go to that.
Things you're used to.
Yeah.
Plus booze. Right?
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Like a children's library.
Yeah.
If you had booze it would be fun.
It would be way more fun.
You'd be taking your kids there every day.
Kids are over there reading books.
You're getting hammered upstairs
with the local
DJ.
creeper who pretends to be a nice guy. You're like, why is this guy being so nice? It's fucking too much.
That's the thing. When I was in Oklahoma City,
I mean, I like kids, but I like my kids. I don't like other kids. You know what the fuck?
When I was in Oklahoma City, dude, we were doing some work in front of the public library, and I had to go to a weekly meeting. And God, that public library was just filled with weirdos. Like no normal bystander, just homeless people and fucking weirdos.
Well, it's because they have a bathroom, they have water you can drink,
and it's warm during the winter. In there.
They got internet access.
Yeah.
For freezy, you just kind of have a library card, and they let you use the internet.
Yep.
So you can do stuff. It's weird when you go to the library now, and people are just on YouTube watching us. They're watching Two Beans in a Pod. At the library. I'm like, dude, high five, but this is fucking weird. Do it on your phone.
No, they do really watch some weird shit.
I guess that's very
that's
elitist.
their only...
Yeah. Do it on your phone. Go buy a phone, bitch. Pay a monthly plan.
They're fucking homeless.
Yeah, they're fucking homeless. I'm sorry, I'm not... That sounded horrible. I sounded like a rich bastard. I'm not. I'm a rugged maniac. See? Oh, you can't see it. I'm an RU maniac.
You can't even see the M.
Can't even see it. Whatever.
Oh, man.
Sorry, keep going.
But... Fucking back to what we were talking about. Yeah. Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl. Here we go. We keep getting
Who are you looking to win? Who do you want to win?
Honestly, I want La Rams to win because not that I hate the Patriots,
but you hate the Patriots.
But I dislike the Patriots enough to be like, fuck those guys. They've been caught up in a lot of scandals. Plus, they beat my team at a Super Bowl, and I was kind of pissed. And I was like, fuck those guys forever. And if you are the greatest of all time, Tom Brady, then you're gonna be the greatest of all time, regardless of whether or not you get this next ring, right? I kind of want that young coach to win it, to give Belichick a reason to be like, okay, I'm done. The new generation's taking over. There's a lot of, I don't know, I wouldn't say hatred in America towards this team, but there is a lot of hatred in America towards this team. So fuck the Patriots. If you're from Boston or the New England area, quote unquote New England area, you have a good team, but it's time to pass on that torch, man. Let's give it to somebody else for a little bit. Nobody wants to keep seeing the same team in the Super Bowl.
Nah, definitely not.
It's like the college shit. Like every year, Ole Miss, Alabama,
Bama for sure.
Bama, you don't want to keep.
Fuck Bama.
They're probably okay, good teams, and they'll be good pro teams, but it's a little sickening. Kind of like Marvel movie after Marvel movie after Marvel movie after Marvel movie after Marvel movie.
You don't like that?
No, of course I like it, but we're gonna get to a point of saturation that we're gonna get sick of this shit.
I'm not.
And then we're gonna get criticized.
Speak for yourself.
And then we're gonna criticize and get angry about the fact that they didn't talk about something we liked in the comic books. Like, oh, they left this out. This movie sucked. Instead of it was a good experience. The movie was good.
Dude, you make good points, but
what do you think?
Marvel's gonna stay alive. No, I want the Rams. I want the Rams to win for sure. Like you said, they're a young team, the young coach. But I feel like they're gonna come in. not. They're either going to come in too hyped or too nervous, you know. And we saw this
because they're new.
Because they're new.
Yeah.
We saw this with Mahomes when he played against the Patriots, right?
Yeah, but that's
Kansas City should have won.
Yeah, but that's typical for Kansas City in the playoffs. They're kind of like the Chargers. They always blow it.
I feel like if they would have had like if this would have happened last year and they're coming in experienced, right? I think it would have been a different story.
Yeah. But probably.
I think the inexperience might hinder the Rams' chances of winning, but it's definitely hopefully it's going to be a good game.
You know what I hope this becomes? I hope this becomes the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl versus the Denver Broncos.
That was a blowout.
That was a blowout. I hope the fucking Rams just come in and destroy shit out of Patriots.
Some people are saying that, dude. So
I hope it happens.
Some people are saying like it's going to be a fucking just. They're gonna demolish them.
Yeah,
but as long as the score ends in 4-9, we're good.
Gotta get that money.
Yeah,
that's right. My squares never win anything. But if you get that money, we're going to lunch.
Hell yeah,
$20. Yeah. That can get us at least 3 Taco Bell meals. At least
that'll get you breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's right.
That's 3 meals.
That's 3 meals. I'm still dumbfounded by that. By the way, when you go to Taco Bell, I still go to Taco Bell, and you get a $5 meal box. And you get like 3 things. I keep putting my hands
4.
I'm going to do things with my right hand so you guys can see it. You get like 3 things in a box plus a giant sugar soda, which you don't need. But Jesus, $5. And then people are trying to compete with that shit. Pizza Hut has like a $5
It's
pizza.
insane how cheap shitty food is.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why it's easy to be.
If you're only like... You can get a healthy meal for $5.
Easy to be fat.
Dude, those fucking healthy meals are like $20,
I know.
dude.
They're like, oh, you want organic? Órale, cabrón.
Yeah.
Give me some more money.
That's fucking ridiculous, man.
But it's still good. It's good for you. You live longer, which is good.
The healthy shit or the
healthy
Taco
shit?
Bell? Yeah, but it's just way too expensive.
I go to Taco Bell maybe every 3 or 4 months, maybe even more, just to clean me out. You know, I'm a little backed up.
Instead of using an actual laxative,
that costs more money. You might as well enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because if you drink laxative, you're like, ugh. Milk of magnesia. Ugh. Right, but if you're like Taco Bell, woo, cleans you out.
Cleans you out just as good.
Gotta convince my kids, hey boys, you want to go to Taco Bell? They're like, yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go clean out. Let's go clean out.
Constipated, just have Taco Bell.
That's right, man.
Right. So, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm excited for the freaking commercials.
Have you seen any of them?
No, I don't like. Why release the commercials before the actual Super Bowl? And why, if they do, why watch them?
It's because it costs so much money. Not to make. They cost so much money to put on air.
Yeah.
So they want to get more airtime if they can. And then oftentimes online, you get the longer version of the commercial.
No, definitely.
You might get a 30-second one on Super Bowl Sunday.
But the longer version.
Yeah, you're right.
Online.
I'm like you, though.
But I don't watch
it
before.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
So
I want to enjoy it when I'm there.
If there is a longer version, I'll wait till after the Super Bowl to watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder if there are commercials that somebody paid for that don't get played.
No, that's a bull. I don't think there are.
You think you're gonna take a commercial break? Let's say the game's going well enough to where they don't have any timeouts. They don't have enough time in the game to play every commercial they got paid for.
There's a contract.
They get their money back.
Either that or they're like authorized to play the commercial.
Right.
Even if there's no timeouts, the NFL has like TV timeouts where they just like.
I know. I learned that when I went to go see a live game. They had a TV timeout. Can you believe that shit? Audience at home, you think they're just gonna not play this next play for the next 34 seconds or whatever it is. But no, they'll take a timeout because they're like, commercial break, and you're like, what the fuck? So in the stands, you're sitting there like, okay.
So I'm pretty sure there's something in like the contract from the NFL and like whoever's paying for the commercial that they have to.
Audi, BMW, always car commercials, insurance, car commercials, insurance, Doritos, Pepsi for sure, Coke,
and Budweiser,
Bud Light. Which reminds me, Bud Light just put the ingredients and the calories on the back of their Bud Light beer.
I thought that was always a thing, though.
No, it wasn't a thing.
Was it only on the box itself?
It was only after we got our sponsorship with Bud Light that we requested that they put this on there. Because our viewers are very young and hip.
Yeah.
And they want to know what's in their beer.
Dude, I need to know my fucking calorie count when I drink a beer.
That's right. So thank you, Bud Light, for listening to our request.
And you're welcome. We got you what you wanted.
We drink Bud Light. We drink Bud Light all the time. Thank you for that sponsorship. I mean, 1 million is going to go a long ways. right? But I think we're gonna spend it on stupid shit first because our production value is pretty good.
It's pretty low.
Look at these shadows.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, why are we gonna spend more money on making a better
quality video
when
we have spend it on other shit
on ourselves?
Yeah.
Plus, we already have good content.
Exactly.
So thanks, Budweiser. We appreciate it. I know you're owned by
Bud Light.
some Brazilians, but thanks, Bud Light. Oh, how does that work?
What?
Do it say Budweiser or Bud Light? Specifically to Bud Light?
Bud Light.
Órale. La cerveza de los mexicanos. Bud Light.
Bud Light. Bud Light.
Dame una cerveza. That's all they say, right? Nobody ever says, dame una Bud Light.
Yeah, they do.
People say dame una Bud Light?
Yeah, you can't make a broad statement like
Dame una cerveza?
everyone says, give me a beer.
Yeah, give me. When you go to
Toss
somebody's
me a
house,
beer.
when you offer somebody a beer, are you like, hey, do you want a Bud Light or do you say, do you want a beer or do you want some liquor?
I tell them the options.
You have options?
Yeah. Like, you want a Bud Light, Modelo? What do you want?
Oh, you're a good host.
I'm not going to say, like, what do you want? Do you want a beer?
Yeah, I'm like, I got a beer. Do you want a beer? Here's what the beer is.
And then you bring out a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Like, what the fuck?
That's not a beer. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is. Good for chugging.
Dude, Mike's Hard. Everyone freaking talks shit about Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Why?
All right. Because they associate it with it being a lesser drink. Like, oh, you're a man drinking fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
It's good for kids.
That's
what I drank when I was a kid.
It is 2019, dude. Yeah. That shit has more alcohol percentage than beer. Then how do you get knocked for drinking that? Well, you get a buzz
because it's
faster.
It's lemonade with liquor in it or whatever the fuck it is, malt liquor. But it's not gross. That was actually
that shit's good.
One of the first beers, quote unquote, after Mad Dog 2020. That we would buy to get drunk. Because that's the key.
Dude, Mad Dog 2020, like $5.
Yeah, $5 for a little flask of it.
Yeah.
Grape. And you don't chug it because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to drink it
Definitely.
Slowly. So after Mad Dog 2020, Mike's...
You ever had a Four Loko?
No, I never did that.
Dude, those shits are fucking insane.
Are they?
If you want to forget your night...
Enter doesn't agree.
If you want to forget your night, you drink a Four Loko. One time I had a 1.5.
Yeah.
I don't remember throwing up, but I did throw up. I woke up and I was on a staircase. Like, what the fuck?
If you don't die,
that's what you want to. If you want a night like that, you drink Four Loko.
If you don't remember puking and you didn't die, probably good, because you probably could have choked on your own vomit.
Definitely.
Yeah. What happened to Gio? He was in the staircase. He's probably just passed out. Nobody check on him. All right. That's not good.
Not good at all.
But dude. Yeah, I mean that was it wasn't advertised to kids. It was mostly advertised to women, I think. Back when I was drinking it, Mike's Hard Lemonade. Oh, yeah. Because it wasn't gross.
Definitely.
And as a kid, you don't like beer. I didn't like beer when I was a kid. No. There's always beer around.
When you first start drinking, people usually don't like beer. They drink it because it's there.
Yeah.
Right? Intern, you don't like beer, huh?
I just I started liking it. Just it's an acquired taste.
It is an acquired
taste. You have to drink it a little bit.
Right.
Wait, how old are you?
No, don't give 23.
It up.
23.
Yeah, 23, right?
He just started liking beer. But it's true. Those are the kind of things you have to get used to. And then eventually you're like, oh, I want a hoppier beer, a malty beer. You start doing that.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. It's just like everything, you know, like food, right? Your taste buds change every day.
Do you guys remember? I mean, nowadays in your generation, they have sugar flavored everything. But when I was younger, the only thing that had something sweet was like Bacardi Limon. Do you guys remember that shit?
Bacardi Limon.
Yeah, Bacardi Limon.
No, I've never had that.
It was just super lemony, sweet liquor that you would mix with like 7-Up, and you wouldn't even taste it, and you get shit faced. That was like also for the generation of kids that like sweet stuff versus gross tasting liquor. Because liquor is not good on its own either.
No.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Like, alcohol is disgusting.
But now
people drink.
Now they got fucking cotton candy, watermelon.
Yeah, but that's all fucking You ever had peppermint schnapps?
Yes.
Disgusting.
It is.
Disgusting.
That's not my drink of choice.
Definitely not.
There's all kinds of sweetened up liquors now because the generation that came after me. Yeah, they're little
softies.
They don't want to be like
fucking millennials, dude. Changing everything. Back in my day,
it kind of makes sense, but they're gonna become diabetic. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right, because they're just like, ugh, I don't want to take a shot of that stuff. I want to take a shot of the sugary stuff.
No, right? Definitely.
Makes sense.
Sugar's a drug.
Sugar is a drug.
Sugar is definitely a drug, dude.
I used to, get just table sugar, refine it on the table, make some lines, just
snort it.
When I was like 9.
Straight to the dome,
That's
dude.
right. Hey, Latinos, here's something we do. I forget what the fuck.
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
Do you ever dip your strawberries in sugar?
No.
Just cover it in sugar.
Oh yeah.
And just fucking eat it.
Because some strawberries can be bitter.
Yeah.
Or sour. No, but there's this cone-shaped brown sugar that we put in meals or mole. I forget what the fuck it's called off the top of my head. But anyways, that was like one of my first introductions to candy, quote unquote candy. It's like this just cone-shaped brown sugar compacted, and you just
eat it. I can't think of it.
I can't think of it.
That's
what happens when you're getting a podcast and know what the fuck you're talking about.
But,
anyways, so on that note, it's probably a good time for us to take a break. Gio's probably got to take a piss.
I got to take a shit, actually.
So we'll be right back. Stick around.
All right. And we are back.
We're back. What
I
up?
feel 10 pounds lighter.
Me, just maybe a couple of you're in. But we talked about a lot of things in our previous segment here.
We
did. A lot of BS, a lot of fun stuff. I got a pencil, and there's things we want to talk about. There's things we're going to be excited, or I'm excited about. So
I'm excited about
2019, like we said before.
Big movie year.
Big movie year. So the ones that are coming up next is we got Lego Movie 2, which is, one of my fave, and Gio's fave.
No, not mine.
Not Gio's fave.
No.
Once you get to an age where you have kids and they make good kid movies that are funny for adults, then you want to go watch them. That's one, right? Number 2. Then we got Alita, Battle Angel on the 14th of February. And then we also have Captain Marvel in March.
March 8th.
And then after that, The Avengers.
April, that's April. A big one.
And then after that, Spider-Man. In July. So it's gonna be a busy year. Plus everything else we're forgetting. I think John Wick is somewhere in the middle there.
John Wick 2, a bunch of filler movies that we're also excited about.
Filler movies. No, those are good.
Honestly, like I've been from the time I saw Avengers Infinity Wars to now, it's just been filler movies. Everything is a build up. So everything I see is a build up.
Anything good that you've seen that you want to talk about?
What did I say? What am I watching right now? Punisher Season 2.
Is it good?
Fucking pretty good, man. I'm a big fan of Punisher. Big fan of the lead actor. Forget his name, though.
Yeah, the guy from Walking Dead.
Guy from Walking Dead. But he's been a lot. He was in The Accountant with what's his name? Ben Affleck. Yeah. I was about to say Ben Stiller.
Kind of a silly movie.
Ben Affleck. I liked it. It was good action.
It was goofy.
Good.
It's almost like Ben Affleck wants to be Matt Damon.
John Bernthal.
Because he's a smart one in that movie. He's so damn smart. He's wicked smart that he can do anybody's numbers.
He's fucking wicked smart.
He's wicked smart, but he still kills people. So he wants to be Matt Damon's Jason Bourne and Matt Damon from that movie with I can't even think of the movie. Oh, Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Like he's comboing it up. He's like, yeah.
No, Matt Damon's character in Good Will Hunting wasn't fucking. He didn't have Asperger's, so
no.
But he was just super smart.
Right. But now you can't just be super smart and be a murderer. You have to have something, that's a little different. So Asperger's is probably one way of doing something a little different. I always thought that was a weird term for something that's kind of devastating to a human.
Asperger's.
Yeah. That's like something you tell your friend you did last night with your new girlfriend. What'd you guys do? Asperger's, man. She let me get in there. It was just, I was munching on Asperger's all night long, That's what it sounds like you're bragging about something.
Yeah, I like my Asperger's medium rare.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what I mean. Even though it's I guess it could be bad, but it's what's the word? The R word. Use the R word.
I use R word. I was trying to find that video the other day. I couldn't find it.
That's pretty funny. We just have to enjoy that one later on our own. But we're back. We wanted to talk about movies. The one that is coming up the closest, which I thought was going to be in theaters this weekend, and I got excited about it. I was like, I'm going to go watch this. Lego Movie 2. Are you going to go watch this one?
No.
You got kids now?
Nope.
You're going to say no?
I will not watch it.
Intern, are you going to watch it?
I probably will watch it.
Inter's going to watch it.
Didn't even see the second one.
The first one.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not going to see the second one.
Second one looks to be funny. and that was something that they did really well in the first one. Although I don't know how they're gonna tie. Well, I guess we'll have to
first
watch.
one.
Yeah, we'll have to see and watch. I mean, in
Wish
the
I could tell you,
trailers,
didn't see shit.
and the trailers make it look like it's something serious is happening and someone's taking over. So maybe it'll be worth the watch.
Not my kind of movie.
No,
You know, I'll wait if that's on TV and it's the only thing. I'll watch an episode of an antique show before I watch a Lego movie too. You know,
why?
not my thing.
Not your thing?
Yeah, there's more excitement in the antique show.
Like the Antique Roadshow on PBS?
Yes.
Where people get stuff evaluated?
Yes.
Yeah, but that show's actually kind of fun. You can't knock it, you know. You gotta see something
That's
like
why I'll watch it before I watch Lego Movie 2.
something like Desperate Housewives of Beverly Hills.
No, I fucking hate those. I hate
Well, that's what I mean.
I hate-
You gotta go to a level of hate
those.
that
fucking
something you
shows.
hate to watch versus something that is okay in movie theaters and they spent money and time in production and that's actually well directed and well written. Like the first one.
Like Lego Movie 1.
The guys that did Spider-Man Spider-Verse did Lego Movie 1.
Really?
This is why you like Spider-Man Spider-Verse.
Yeah, but that was actually good.
I know.
That like won awards. And
But you're
shit.
judging
Lego Movie 1.
Yeah. Have you seen it though?
No, I'm not gonna watch
Maybe
it.
this is where we do
gonna watch
our segmented show part of Pitch It
Pitch
to
it to
Me.
me. So
Because-
pitch me that movie because I'm dead set on not watching it.
So Lego Movie 1, there is the story goes there's this guy, Emmett, who is completely normal in his Lego world. Right? He's just a guy. There's nothing special.
Does he come out in Lego Movie 2? Is that Emmett right there?
That's Emmett. Yeah,
okay,
that's the guy,
okay,
the
that's
construction worker.
All right.
He's just a construction worker. For some reason, he wants to be totally normal, follows all the rules, and somehow he doesn't have any friends. But he becomes the one, kind of like Neo from the Matrix.
Okay.
Right? A lot of similarities between Lego Movie and the Matrix. So he becomes the one. Somehow he has a piece of resistance on his back, which is just a cap to glue.
Yeah.
Because he's a Lego, it looks like something cool.
The Craggle.
The Craggle, yeah, with just what's the super glue called?
Crazy glue.
Crazy glue, that's right. It's the Craggle. There's a lot of stupid fun things in this film that they make fun of themselves, and they're using like a kid's imagination while they're showing you the film, and there's other tie-ins about his father. So it's actually a really good movie. You gotta watch it. You
Okay.
gotta watch it so that I can talk about part 2 without you feeling bummed out.
Okay, I'll give it a try and then we can give it our review in IMDb's.
IMDb, that's right. We'll talk about
All
that
right,
one.
so I'll watch it going into next week, and next week when we record
Yeah.
episode 9, we'll get into that.
So, viewers, listeners, if you haven't seen Lego Movie,
Go
the first
watch
one,
it.
Go watch
Join
it.
me.
It'll be fun. Now, the intern earlier had said not as good as, or the Batman Lego Movie, not as good as the Lego
movie.
And I agree. The Batman Lego Movie was it had its moments and it was kind of funny, and again, a weird relationship between the Joker and the Batman, but it's funny in its own way. It's kind of silly. Robin's super gay in it.
Really?
It's hilarious. Yeah. He is. He's like he gets into like the Robin suit,
Yeah.
but it's not the Robin suit yet because it has pants. And he's like, wow, he rips off his pants and he's like, there we go, now we're moving, now we're grooving, come on, Batman, let's get moving. And he's like super gay, which is hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah, but the kids don't know that's kind of gay, right? But you'll see if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about.
So the next movie is Emmanuel's more excited to see this one as well. Alita Battle Angel.
That's right, Alita Battle
So
Angel.
pull that one up.
This, I mean, if you haven't seen the trailers, okay. But if you are a fan of Japanese stuff, like anime, the
Hentai.
the ramen noodles.
You know what hentai
Yeah.
is, right?
No, I have no idea what that
You know what hentai is?
What's hentai?
It's like this
Anime
category in
Oh, yeah,
porn.
anime porn.
Anime porn.
I
It's
don't
like
know what
when
that
these
is.
big alien tentacles fuck like girls. And they're
Yeah,
like,
that's it's not for me.
You don't watch this shit?
No, I don't watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah, me neither.
Yeah, you know the subgenre. Yeah, I guess if you're into that stuff, you might like this movie too. But the reason I'm excited is because it's got Steven Spielberg as a backing or owner or producer, and Robert Rodriguez made this movie.
Bring up Robert Rodriguez.
And I've already seen some of the critics' reviews and what they're trying to say, but either way, it looks like a very exciting film. Plus, these guys are trying to make awesome visual.
What film?
What do you say? Not just effects.
Sin City. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so he did Sin City.
Yeah.
He did From Dusk Till Dawn. He's done a lot of stuff that I liked. He did Spy Kids. Machete. He did Mariachi. He's done a Desperado with Antonio Banderas, which is a remake of the Mariachi movie. He just essentially remade it with more money and a studio backing him. Him and Quentin Tarantino get along, and Quentin Tarantino makes good films, and so does this guy. I just like his stuff, so I'm hoping that Alita: Battle Angel is fun. And if it's not as good as everybody says that it is, then it'll still be a good experience, and I think it'll still be fun to watch. Yeah, popcorn movies.
Definitely gonna be one that I wait for reviews.
Yeah,
definitely gonna wait for reviews, see how it goes via word of mouth. So
is that what you did with Aquaman?
I haven't seen Aquaman,
right?
Because people said it wasn't that great, so I'm not gonna go fucking see it.
But for a DC movie, it was good, right?
For a DC movie, I actually liked it.
Right,
really?
Yeah.
I watched it.
Still haven't seen it.
It was a lot better than Green Lantern, and you actually liked that movie.
Dude, I was a fucking kid. I wasn't a movie connoisseur yet.
You don't have to be. You can still be kind of a kid who watch these films and enjoy it.
But
you just love the lead actor. What's his face?
Jason Momoa.
What?
Oh, yeah, we're talking about Green Lantern. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, look at his muscles.
I actually watched it for Blake Lively.
That's his wife?
That's his wife now. Yeah. She was in the movie too.
Also a pilot in that film? I forget what she was. What was her role?
She was...
Anyways. Are they going to remake that one? Are they going to remake Green Lantern?
Not. I don't care. I'm not much of a DC fan.
They're supposed to have a part 2 with the bad guy being the yellow guy. That never happened because part 1
They're going to make him Asian?
Yeah, the end of that one was like...
I think he already was. Go ahead.
The end of that one was like kind of like a cliffhanger. Like they were going to make a second one.
The bad guy got yellow powers.
But in Deadpool, they killed him off. They killed Ryan Reynolds, remember?
In Deadpool? Oh,
Deadpool
yeah. That's right.
At the end of the movie. That was really funny.
But it'll be fun. I think, back to Alita, Battle Angel, I think it's going to be something fun to go watch. And if it's out in theaters in 3D, I think I might even go the 3D route. Because those are the times where you do want to enjoy something in 3D because it's like...
Because it's like CGI. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's like CGI plus like live action.
Right.
But the CGI is pretty fucking legit.
It looks pretty good.
It looks real.
And they made that film keeping in mind that it might be in 3D and they're going to shoot things at the audience and stuff. You're going to be dodging shit while you're watching it. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a fun movie. All right, the next one.
What's the next one? After that, we have
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel in March.
This one, another filler movie. I'm not too excited about this one.
Yeah?
But it's going to add to the storyline of the whole big Marvel universe that's going on. So hopefully answer some questions of Avengers Infinity Wars, because right now we're left in the dark with that one.
What about the rumor that Captain Marvel, is essentially the key
to saving
defeating Thanos?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna get some answers in this movie. So that's what's exciting about this movie. The actress, not really too familiar with Brie Larson. What other shit has she came out in?
She did the United States of Tara.
Of Tara, yeah.
That was a good show.
Never watched it.
Yeah.
Jude Law, I'm a fan of him. That'll be good.
Are you a fan of him after he started fucking his sitter or before?
Fucking his sitter?
Yeah.
He was fucking his babysitter?
Yeah, I think he's one of the ones that was famously boning his babysitter.
Oh, good for him.
Instead of his good-looking wife.
To each their own.
To each their own. I can't say nothing.
Are you one of those people who can separate... that's what she was in, 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, she
was 21 Jump Street?
Yeah, she was the girl that Jonah Hill gets really close to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who was she in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World?
I don't know.
Was she the love interest?
Just type in Brie Larson, Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, it's right
That's
there.
the best way.
Yeah, because Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is pretty funny. Did you ever watch that one?
I did not.
Dude,
actually.
What?
Yeah, I saw that one.
It's a good movie.
It's pretty out there.
It is out there on purpose. Oh, she was like the main love interest. Not the one that he's fighting for, but the one that used to be his ex.
Yeah, gotcha.
pretty fun.
But
it's pretty
back
funny.
to, I was about to ask a question. Can you separate? So if an actor, like you said, Jude Law, fucking his kid's babysitter.
Yeah.
Right? That's not as severe, but can you separate product versus reality?
I think I can, yeah.
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 So like all this R. Kelly shit going on. That's just another example. Like all the heat he's taking, can you still listen to his music?
I mean, I'm about to hit you on with the remix. I mean, we kind of knew he was doing weird shit in the 90s.
Yeah.
It came out way early. And then we knew he was doing stuff to Aaliyah, because that came out too. But I think people just ignored it because he couldn't sing.
Right.
He's kind of messed up. I never saw the documentary of all the effed up things he had.
I saw like 10 minutes of it, but it's all shit you fucking know. That's a thing.
But
like
it's
everyone
not like
knows.
It's not like I'm a big enough fan that I was buying his albums anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because he was on the radio, I'm not gonna go and buy his music. This stuff wasn't for me. He was still stuck in the closet. Still stuck in the closet.
Still trapped in the closet.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Story of Emmanuel's life.
That wasn't for me. Right? I get people are fans of his, but not for me. It never was. But same goes with
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. They're
having a movie about him.
A movie about that.
Yeah.
But he's been in the music world for so long that there's going to be so many people that just up until now will ignore what he possibly would be doing.
Yeah.
Right? Because his music's still being played.
But can you separate?
Every fucking Halloween. For sure.
Oh, Thriller for sure. Yeah.
Every Halloween.
Can you separate like? Can you listen like to the song and be like, you're not one of those people like, oh, hey, can you change the song? I don't really stand for this guy.
Like, would I say something?
Yeah.
I'd probably make a joke. I'm like, oh, we're gonna listen to a rapist, kidnapper. That's cool. Turn it up. Don't hit me with the remix. I'm not trying to be a fool. You know that shit. I'd probably just make.
On you.
That's right. I just make fun of it. I
Yeah.
don't think no one would take me serious if I said change that song. That guy's a rapist. But same goes with the guy from what's that show that was on Netflix that was really, really popular about the president?
Oh,
House of Cards.
House of Cards.
What's his
Kevin
name?
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. Same stuff,
Dude,
right?
he's in one of my favorite movies too. He plays Kaiser Sose in The Usual Suspects. You ever seen that movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing fucking film. Good film.
Yeah.
And now you have all that Kevin Spacey like dilemma that's going on.
Right.
Oh, I think it's already sort of died down.
And is
Whatever.
that guy really in financial trouble?
No clue.
Right. Are they going to be able to take away the money he's already made, plus whatever royalties he gets for stuff that gets watched later? If The Usual Suspects comes back on TV, he's going to get a royalty check. He's still in it.
Yeah.
Right? So if
Does that take away from it being a good movie though?
No, I don't think so, but that's one that I wouldn't support. Like if Kevin Spacey came back and I was like, hey, sorry about that. I got a bunch of movies coming out. Go watch them. I'd probably be like,
No, okay.
I'm not
But
gonna
I'm
watch
talking about shit that's already been made.
yeah.
Right? Like, of course, now if he comes out with movies, it'll probably tank. No, one did come out, and he was on the front cover. It made like $150. Literally. That's all it made.
Yeah, like
in the opening weekend.
Yeah, people probably didn't realize what was going on, and they walked in after they bought their ticket, and they're like, "This is Kevin Spacey. We're out." Like they bought the ticket, but they didn't watch the movie. Yeah, I mean, but it's just like R. Kelly. I'm not gonna go back and listen to R. Kelly music now that this is out. I'm not gonna go back and buy his music. I never bought it. I never bought Kevin Spacey films. They just weren't for me. I always, when I bought movies, it was always fun. It was action. If I was gonna buy something, because back in the day when you bought it, that meant you had to rewatch it. You were gonna rewatch it, or else you're wasting your money. So never, although his movies are good, in Pax, he was just a depressing character. In American Beauty, he was just kind of a depressing character who was trying to figure himself out.
That's a crazy movie, too.
Good movie, but I didn't buy it.
Weird.
I watched it, but
I saw it on Netflix.
I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
So same goes for that guy's art, whatever he releases. Same goes for Bill Cosby. I'm not gonna go buy his albums. I never did. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I won't support him. I won't support him any more or less after the scandal because I never really did anyways.
Yeah, same. That's the same with me.
But if there was a person that I was a fan of, and I was looking forward to the next project, and then something came out, I might change my mind about it. I'd be like, "This is fucked. I fucked up."
Depending on the thing, though, right?
I support this shit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next movie, after Captain Marvel is The Grand, Avengers Endgame.
The Grand. He put it in the
Grand.
He put it in the front. The Grand. So yeah, it sounds like you're a fan of this.
I'm a fucking huge fan.
All right, tell us
April
why.
26th.
Yeah.
April 26th.
So right after
Avengers Endgame.
Right after tax day.
Yeah.
You get your fat refund check.
Or you have to pay.
Or you have to pay. I guess it does depend.
Right?
Right.
So it depends.
You're gonna go watch this movie?
Oh, hell yeah.
Opening weekend.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like big crowds, man.
It gets a little too hectic.
Yeah, especially with like big movies like this. Right. After the fucking Batman shooting, I've been on
Batman shooting.
Yeah, you don't remember that in Colorado?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that
was
premiere.
That was a Batman movie.
Yeah, it was a Batman movie.
I didn't know that.
Batman Dark Knight. But yeah, after that, I can wait off to the second weekend.
Yeah.
Right, where it's less crowds, not as many threats.
Yeah. But I've only seen a movie lines, I think once or twice.
Okay. But to be honest, like nowadays, there's not really. I think I went to go see Venom the night it opened, and we caught a 10 o'clock showing, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So now they don't do premieres like they used to, right? Like premieres back in the day, they used to wait till 12 a.m. to show the first
midnight
showing. Yeah, midnight, right? Yeah. Right, the midnight of a Thursday going into Friday morning, right? But now you can watch a premiere on 8 p.m. the Thursday before the movie actually comes out, right? So it's different now. Now it's a lot easier to watch a premiere than it used to be.
Right, 10 more. Yeah, that's true. Right. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I can't say I don't like those films. I really want to see how it ends in Endgame. I want to see how they solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Or are they going to leave it open again to let like Spider-Man do his thing? No, those are separate, right?
No, they're not. So so it's gonna.
The only one that's tied
what
to
I'm
Avengers,
interested in seeing.
The only one that's tied to Avengers is Captain Marvel. Like she's supposed to be part of an Endgame, right?
Yes, she will be. Everyone else
already is. Ant-Man and the Wasp already shown in the trailer. They're going to be there.
Yeah.
The people that are disappeared are gone, but Captain Marvel's going to add in. Spider-Man has to come back because he's got that movie coming out in July where he's in Europe.
Yeah. So all questions will be answered April 26th. April 26th, right?
Yes.
Dude, April is just going to be a big month for movie and TV because Game of Thrones, April 14th.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, man. See,
nerds.
I've been living in limbo.
We're nerds.
Until I've been living up to that fucking point. April 14th.
Switch out that title, Game of Thrones, for Dungeons and Dragons. You know, it would sound just nerdy if we're in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't give a shit, man. I'm a fucking fan, man. I am a fan. A lot of people.
Nothing wrong.
A lot of people can't get into Game of Thrones because dragons and it's all make believe. No, it's a fucking good show, dude.
You know what was upsetting about Game of Thrones when I first started watching it? I watched it at episode 1 because at the time I didn't even know what it was. But in episode 1, season 1, they show you a White Walker immediately, and you're like, what?
They also show you incest.
Zombies! And then, like, 3 seasons later, more zombies. You're like, what the fuck happened to zombies? They kind of mention them every once in a while and they talk about them. But it's
a build-up.
Yeah, I thought
it's a build-up to this season last season. Winter is coming.
Yeah, winter's here.
Right? Winter's here now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ice Dragons. That's going to be fun. I got to go back and watch the previous season just to remember what the fuck was going on.
I binge-watched the whole series
recently?
Again. Like 4 months ago.
Damn, B.
Yeah. Finished in like 2 weeks, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
I was staying up to like 12, just watching 2 episodes.
My eyes were bleeding, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so April.
So
that'll be good.
Yeah.
Avengers. I think those brothers, the Russo brothers, they write good movies. They direct movies well, and they have a lot of things to tie up here. So hopefully. What do you think the runtime's going to be on that film? 2.5 hours?
Everyone's talking like 2.5 hours plus, closer to 3 hours, man. Which in my mind, make it a damn day event. I don't give a shit, dude. The bigger, the better.
So how long do you think until Marvel and Disney start making television shows as good as their films? Like in the sequence.
Marvel's already got it.
What do they
going? They have the Netflix shows. And it's like, you don't like those?
I do.
And it's like real shit. There's no sensory.
Yeah.
It's gory.
Luke Cage was good.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones was good.
Yeah. I think they're all good, except Iron Fist was alright. Right? But I think they're getting up there with their shows for sure. DC, not so much. Those are more kid shows because they're on actual network TV.
They have Titans now. They have a television show, Titans.
What? The kid show?
No. Live action Titans show.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like Teen Titans? That?
I think so.
Look that up.
They're still young. But I guess what I'm asking is the production value.
Titans
maybe not the production costs, but something that would tell a story in a season versus a 3-hour movie. Yeah, there it is. See?
Titans.
It was supposed to be on Netflix, I think.
It is on Netflix. Go click right there.
But it's not. Like, they already have like 6 episodes, but it's not on Netflix. Well, anyways, how long do you think until they start making?
It's not even you.
No, it's not. It's not on there for some reason. I've looked it up before. I wanted to see.
Till they start making what?
Like not higher quality, but stories that are grander in shows. Like they keep saying there's going to be a Star Wars series, live action Star Wars series. Now, is that going to be a continuation of Jedi's and Jedi Academy,
or be its own story,
or will it be an offshoot like Rogue One, where these are the guys that got the plans to destroy the Death Star, or is it just going to be like in another galaxy far, far away, where similar things are happening with Jedi's and the Force?
I don't know. I feel like that the Star Wars universe is almost played out. Like
they got time.
They're really wringing out that towel.
Well,
and fishing for new shit.
Yeah, right? One of the things the mistake that they made was that they essentially remade the original 3. Mm-hmm. Right? They went a little bit different in the last one, in The Last Jedi, where Luke dies. Spoiler alert.
What?
Luke Skywalker dies.
Fuck, I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that one?
No.
Sorry, spoiler for Gio. But Obi-Wan dies.
Good to know.
Obi-Wan Kenobi dies.
Yeah, I know that.
Yoda dies. Yoda dies in Part 2 when Luke is training in The Empire Strikes Back. So all they're doing is recreating a story. Recreating an already told story.
Yeah.
So I think what they need to do is step away from that. Like, all right, everybody gets the story. You guys understand these guys are Jedis. They can fight with lightsabers. Let's do something different.
Build a new one.
Which is why I liked Rogue One, even though it was a prequel.
Yeah.
It was still in the same universe. People died. They're still at war with the Empire.
New characters.
Just different characters doing something that you might be familiar with. Even if you're not. Even if you're like, this is somewhere else. This is a battle on this planet. The Empire has taken over.
Yeah.
And these are rebels fighting back. You know what I'm saying? They can make just a good war movie with Jedi shit. Anyways.
Okay. So, last movie, Spider-Man. What's the title on that one again? Spider-Man Far From Home.
It's Spider-Verse.
There you go. No.
Spider-Man Spider-Verse Into the Far From Home. Last Homecoming. Dance Queen. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, what do you think about that new Peter Parker?
Tobey Maguire's still my favorite.
Tobey Maguire's still a favorite?
Really? I did not like Tobey, man. I thought, because the whole thing about...
1 and 2.
Versus
the Goblin and Dr. Ock.
Dr. Ock. So the whole thing about Tobey Maguire as a Spider-Man, in my opinion, is that like he was too much of a little bitch.
Yeah.
You know, even when after he got the powers, he was still a little timid. Right now, I think Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland have depicted how Spider-Man's supposed to be.
A better Spider-Man?
Pre and post powers.
Yeah.
Than what's his name? Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, totally.
You know, but everyone seems to like his depiction of Spider-Man because that's what they grew up in. No, not me.
No.
Don't like it.
But what about this one? What do you think is gonna go down? You think Mysterio's gonna be the main bad guy, or is it gonna be a side
No,
piece?
I think he's gonna be the main bad guy, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. Good actor.
I like his stuff.
Yeah.
His sister's better, but I like his stuff.
Who's his sister?
Maggie something.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
I think so. I think they have the same last name. Yeah, if you haven't seen the movie,
Gyllenhaal.
Secretary or The Secretary,
oh shit,
with Maggie,
that's his sister.
That's his sister. For
What?
listeners out there, go watch The Secretary with Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's a fucking trip. It is weird.
Interesting,
but it's weird.
Yeah, she's in The Dark Knight.
Say. Yeah, she was the love interest in The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a dark night. Anyways, pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a lot of things to watch.
First couple months gonna be big for the movie industry. It's gonna be nice, and like I said, there's a bunch of movies that we didn't mention that are gonna be really good.
All right. So any closing statements about the Rams before we go?
Yeah, go Rams.
Go Rams. And if they win today, we called it.
We did.
And if they lose today, just don't listen to the last 20 seconds of our podcast. We'll put that in the description at the bottom so you know which way the Super Bowl might go.
Disclaimer. If we win, we get a cut of their winnings.
And you know what they say. You can't say you've been drinking all day unless you started before noon. It's not all day. That's just all afternoon. Oh, man, I've been drinking all day. When'd you start? 4? That's not fucking all day, stupid. That's all afternoon.
Only a portion of the day.
That's right.
That is right.
So start now. Early, I should say. Enjoy it.
When you wake up.
We'll come back and talk about the commercials that we saw.
Yeah, definitely. And what we thought about the game. Hopefully it's a good game. That's all I really want to see. In all reality, I want to see a good game.
And by that I mean, good game would be a blowout. Rams defeat the Patriots, just fucking leaving at 3-0.
I don't want to blow out. I want like back and forth, OT, triple OT. Yeah. It's going to be the first tie in Super Bowl history.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, actually. But do like R. Kelly and just
piss on it.
Yeah, the shit. All right. So this has been Two Beans in a Pod, episode Ocho.
Episode 8.
I'm Emmanuel.
And I'm Gio.
All right. See you guys next time.
Later, guys. Enjoy the Super Bowl.